The humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan is becoming the worst in the world. Poverty, decades of war, drought, and the ongoing COVID 19 pandemic during the government's transition of power to the Taliban are all factors that contribute to increased hunger, near collapse of the health system, and the destruction of family livelihoods. As hunger spreads, health clinics are filling up with malnourished children under 5, with symptoms such as pneumonia, acute diarrhea, and emaciation. An estimated 22.8 million Afghans, more than half the country's population, are facing potentially life threatening levels of food insecurity and malnutrition this year. The clock is ticking, and the time is running out to address Afghanistan's hunger crisis, as the average family can now barely cope. Right now, the UN and partners are doing a lot to alleviate the impact of hunger and malnutrition, while giving communities the means to protect and sustain their livelihoods in the future. So far this year, the UN and other humanitarian partners have supported 8.2 million people with life-saving and life-sustaining food assistance, including emergency food rations, school meals, agricultural supplies, and nutritious foods and supplements for nursing mothers and their infants. Over the next months, the UN and its partners will continue to focus on scaling up activities reaching previously unreachable and remote areas that active conflict had rendered inaccessible. But despite the efforts of the UN, millions of Afghans still go hungry every day. So what can be done to actually solve this problem? One of the ways that the hunger problem in Afghanistan can be solved is by helping the country to create an agricultural system that is climate smart. Right now, one of the main causes of hunger in Afghanistan is the extreme drought as a result of climate change. Creating an agricultural system that is climate smart increases productivity and strengthens resilience to climate-related disasters. These practices include diversification of crop varieties, conservation agriculture, integrated pest management, post-harvest management, increasing access to improved farming skills and technologies, and improving agricultural education among Afghans. However, none of this can happen without developing a good relationship with the current government. Therefore, the UN needs to work better with the Taliban government. The biggest downside to this idea is the amount of money that it will cost. To carry out this plan, it is estimated that it would cost the UN over $30 billion. How do they plan to get this money? Probably from other rich countries. However, many citizens in richer countries believe that their countries should focus on its own internal issues first. Issues such as gun violence, eradicating poverty, reducing homelessness, and more. In conclusion, the poverty crisis in Afghanistan cannot be solved by only providing food aid and donations to the country. There needs to be a total systemic solution, one that will last for a long time. Thank you for listening.